Good morning, team. Welcome to day 140 of the 5 a.m. Squat Club. Now, if you want to change your life, the easiest step is start with exercise. Once you build that routine, everything else falls into place because you want to get better and better. Start with us every morning. We'll do it together. Change your life. We got a 5-step program every day. Looks like this. We get up early. We don't press snooze because if you snooze, you lose. We get up, we prime our mind with our first thoughts in the morning. We warm up our bodies, and then we get intensity. And that's what we're focusing on here today. But from there, we get the clarity to make progress towards our goals every morning. Join us. First step, let's go. So what we want to start with here every day is choosing our first thought. Because if we don't do that, who knows, right? We default to whatever we've been trained throughout our life, and we just keep those default patterns, potential negative thoughts, self-defeating, whatever it is. So I want to choose my first thoughts so that I can prime my success. So first is I am responsible. Anything that happens, my responses, they're all up to me. So if I'm successful, if I'm a failure, as a result of my decisions and my responses to situations, I am responsible. I make time between stimulus and response so that those around me get a better response that's not as reactive and not as snappy, right? Thought through. I have all I need to succeed today and will focus on progress over perfection. No excuses, right? I don't have to find the time. I don't have to find the resources. I will be resourceful with what I have. And I know that if I take small daily steps, that getting to that big goal is much easier and less overwhelming. So focus on the step, take it every day, progress over perfection. And the last one is I choose gratitude. I want to make sure that all the things that are positive in my life are being witnessed and being focused on so that the negative doesn't take over, right? I want to make sure that I see the positive, focus on that so that that becomes what I see more of. So I am responsible. I will make time between stimulus and response. I have all I need to succeed today and will focus on progress over perfection. And I choose gratitude. Beauty. Let's get to it then. Next, we're going to start getting warmed up here. Got a good one today. Good morning, Jody. Good morning, Jason. How we feeling today? All right, so we're going to start off with our new warm-up intro in the form of 20 burpees. All right, so all we're thinking here is, wow. The burpee is good morning, Yaroslav. The burpee is getting up. It's a perfect representation of what we are doing here. So we're gonna get yourself down on the floor fully. You can walk down, you can hop down, you can walk up or hop up. Completely good either way. Get yourself down, get yourself up. And we can celebrate at the top the fact that we were able to do so. We're gonna get 20 of these to start off just to get the blood flowing and just to tell ourselves that we're getting up, and this is it right here. Get up off the floor, get up out of your bed, start your day, start your life. I think that's maybe 3. So get it in. Let's do it. 4, 5. We've got some hollow rocks and lunges today. 6, leading up to a big scary workout tomorrow, 7, which makes me a little nervous because we've got a big workout at the gym today too. I may be sore coming in tomorrow, but it is what it is. Still gonna do it. Counting is hard. I'm gonna say maybe 9. Let's see if I can get 20 here to start off. 10. 11. 12. 13. Good morning, 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. All right. So we are getting woken up here, getting it started. Day 140 here today. It's funny. In my whole, maybe before I talk. So we're just gonna do second part here now. We'll go through 2 rounds of some knee raises, warm up the hip flexors, good mornings where you're just thinking about hinging at the hip, unlock the knee, hinge at the hip. We'll get some lunges, reverse or forwards, up to you. A few more burpees, simple. I can forget that one. And then a few air squats. So set the feet underneath the shoulders, maybe toes out slightly. You can go out, arms out in front as a counterbalance. And then hips are gonna go down and back, ideally till they're below the knees, and then bring them back up. So we'll go through 2 rounds of that. Get a little more prepped for our hollow rocks and lunges today. And I want to talk about tomorrow more, but we'll talk about exercise as a gateway drug in a positive way. I think oftentimes you hear that this is a gateway to that and it's in a negative context. But what I've seen in my experience as a coach over the years is exercise is actually the easiest lever to pull for the most part. Knee pull, whatever. You know, I believe that if, health is a challenge and, you want to make a change in your health, generally the biggest bang for buck is going to be in changing your nutrition. But that's hard. And more people are less inclined to change their diet first than they are to start an exercise habit and start moving and start that process. So what I've found is that that's the easiest way. Focus on movement, focus on starting to do something positive physically, and that builds momentum. And really what ends up happening, at least what I've seen, is that you get to a place with your exercise performance that starts to become, the progress starts to slow down. You hit a plateau, as they say, or you just get to a point where you've been doing it long enough and then you get greedy. Not greedy, you get the idea. And you want more out of it. You want faster results. You want success, you want better results, whatever you call it. And then so we talk about nutrition, we talk about sleep, and we talk about stress and hydration and all those other things as a way to continue maintaining progress with exercise, with fitness. So this is an important learning curve for me, because I'm the type that kind of wants to optimize and get the perfect result initially, and I want someone to come in and say, hey, I want to change, so let's go. Let's change our diet. Let's change all of the factors at once. But that's unrealistic for most people, right? We've lived a certain way for so long that making any change is hard, let alone, big changes stacked on top of each other. Did I lose track of this warm up? Did I do my lunges? I don't even know. All right, I think I got a little bit off track there, but the point is, Exercise is a great way to get started because it's easy, to get into it, especially if you find something fun. And then as a result, you start making progress, and that motivates more change. So if you know somebody who should be making some changes in their health, start with exercise. It's the easiest one, and it's easy to generate some momentum with that will motivate other changes in lifestyle because they start to see progress and they want more. So, exercise is a fantastic gateway to better health. It's not everything in one, but it's a great step to motivate to more. Good morning, Spencer. Thanks for hopping in for a little bit. I know you're probably heading to bed tonight or this morning or whatever it is now, but thank you very much. All right, team, let's talk about this next piece. What do we got? So today's workout, as I was saying, hollow rocks and lunges. Let's talk about it. As usual, our format will be alternating EMOM. 1 minute on the one movement on the 1 minute, the other movement on the other. Alternating the hollow rock. The idea here is this is a gymnastics movement. I want to create rigidity through my body and then move through space. Right? If you watch a gymnast doing like a tumbling routine, basically what's happening is they're creating explosive power by moving through really rigid, hollow, and arch body position. So this body position, this body position, and it's kind of like a bow and arrow. They create tension and then spring from one to the other as they kind of bounce and tumble around. So our goal here is to create rigidity through the system, but then move as well. So it looks like this. Ideally, this whole system is locked up. I'm in this hollow body weight, abs are on, butt squeeze, and I'm trying to create a little bit of crunch through the torso and then rocking rigidly. If that's not accessible, which it's gonna be pretty tough, instead of being in a fully open hollow, what you'll do is go legs straight up, hands on the shins, I'm not holding on, and you'll rock that way. If that is unrealistic, right? It's hard to create that momentum and keep it consistent. A good option is just legs up and reach for the shins and just hold. So you're just gonna feel, just trying to maintain that position with rigidity is that third option. So you can rock, you can hold, you can open up, you can close down, whatever you prefer. And then our second movement is just gonna be an alternating lunge. And I think I'll probably use some dumbbells here, but completely up to you if you want to use some load or not. What I'm looking for though in this lunge is a relatively front shin on the front leg. Relatively vertical shin, I don't know what I said there, on that front leg, right? I don't want to be out here in the toe. I don't want to be so far out in front that I can't use both legs to get back up. Right, so I want a kind of even distribution of weight between the front and the back leg, and then I want to drive through both. What we'll probably do is alternating, so I'll step back, step out in front to a long enough stride that when you do bring that back knee down, we're still in a strong position. We're not in a too tight or anything. And we're just going to alternate. If you want to add some load to it, you could go dumbbell out in front like a goblet and just lunge there. You could, if you wanted to go heavy on this, you could grab a barbell and you could go front rack or back rack. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab one weight in each hand like a farmer's carry, and then I'm gonna lunge like that. So let me know now if you've got any questions for modifications, scaling options, anything that we need moving forward. And we'll take a couple minutes and get set up here. If you're like me and the hollow rocks. So you got a little bit of boniness in the back. A mat for the hollow rocks, good idea. Just so you save your spine and tailbone a little bit. Okay, and then while we're doing this, make sure once you got your weights all set up or whatever that you go and click the like button. Click that like button. And then same thing while we're getting set up here as well. I've been talking about school a lot and changed the process a little bit yesterday. I went and started a free group. So now there are 2 school groups. There's a free one, which is basically just gonna be like an accountability group for this program. And then there's the paid group where we'll get into goal setting a little bit more. So ideally, team, I'd like everybody to go join the free school group. And what we'll do is we're gonna keep each other accountable. That'll be our hub for this morning routine. So I would love if you guys would check that link in the description for the free group, and then consider joining us there, where we can just check in on each other. We can talk about exercises and all that kind of jazz. Okay, we got thumbs up. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, team. I think we're probably good to go here. So we're going 10 minutes, alternating between our hollow rocks. I'm probably gonna aim for, I don't know, 15 maybe. And then with the dumbbell lunges, I don't really know, maybe start with 10 and increase as I go. I'm gonna alternate legs. As usual, if you go a little bit heavier, a little less reps, you can build more strength, or go lighter for more reps, take a little longer, get a little more cardio in. All right, team. I think we're ready. We got some music on here. It's just quiet. All right, it's time to work out here, team. Let's do it. Kenneth, good morning. You joining us, Kenneth? We're just about to start. Do you need a minute? We'll wait for you if you need. We're going hollow rocks and lunges. I'm sure you're ready. All right, team. 10 seconds. Let's do it. Hollow rocks first. Thanks for joining us, Kenneth. Thanks for checking in. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Oh, I'm not on this. Nice and tight. Try to maintain one rigid piece in the hollow. That didn't count there at all. We'll call that. I'm ready. Yes, Kenneth. Thanks so much for joining, man. Crank this a little bit. All right, one down. Lunges are next. A little bit awkward here. 10 seconds.
I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never
3,
getting lost, I
2,
get after it.
1,
in my
lunges.
own stock, 'cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent. And it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots. If I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing, I'll regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. That energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic.
That's 14. It's probably too many. Jason, I'm here, volume down. Yeah, no worries, man. Whew. 10 seconds. I hope I'm not intentionally sandbagging if it's more. No, you don't need the help. Go away. 3, 2, 1. Dog, you're not helping. No. Dog, go away. No. No. Drugs are not helpful for hollow rocks. Hi. 3 down, 7 to go. 20. 10. Lunges in 5.
Fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah. I've been
3,
working
2,
nightly.
1, go.
If you think you'll win, nah, likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains, I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things, gonna make a name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain, I just wanna be greatness.
Okay, those could leave us sore tomorrow for sure. 15 seconds. Alright, hollow rocks in 5, 3, 2, 1. Ahead.
Okay, I'm going out every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent.
Abs are burning.
I'm gonna take shots if I miss all, forget
I
it.
love hollow rocks. Those are
awesome. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it.
That's halfway, team. 5 to go.
Never back up. I don't miss a thing, won't regret it. I'm always learning.
You guys doing great.
Academic, I'm always working. Never been apathetic. That energy is
10
like
seconds.
I need some antiseptic.
3, 2, 1. Lunges. Morning, Jeff. They are. Jeff, I programmed this week, and then I looked at our programming, and I've got Macho Man programmed for tomorrow after today's chipper. I'm gonna be so sore. 5. I'm very nervous about that chipper. 3, 2, 1. Hollow rocks. Tight, tight, tight. Lock it up. And go.
Be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, nah, likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me.
I may have to scale that today, Jeff. 75 pounds, man. Is that allowed? Instead of 95 for the thrusters. I love thrusters, but you know, thinking about doing Macho Man at 105 tomorrow. 10 seconds. 3 more sets. 2 lunges, 1 hollow rock. 3, 2, 1. Ahead. You gone, Jeff? Jeff's the head coach at our gym, by the way, guys.
I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit.
One more of
No,
each
I'm
team.
never getting lost, I get after it.
Awesome work so
Invested in my
far.
own stock 'cause it's faster than
Almost there.
any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent. And it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots. If I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss.
Five.
Just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how
Last
to
set of
fall
hollow
and
rocks.
get it. I'm getting back up.
2, 1, go.
Stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up. I don't miss a thing, I'll regret it. I'm always learning. You could call me academic. I'm always working. Never been apathetic. That energy is like a poison. Needs some antiseptic.
Whoa. Ab burn. It's real. All right, one more set of lunges, team. 20 seconds. Maybe we'll do a couple extra this round. I've been doing 14. 10 seconds. Last set. Got it. 5, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Did a funny thing in my hip there.
I'll be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not likely. I be taking shots,
job,
yeah,
team.
cold-blooded, icy.
Take a breath. Walk around. Grab some water. Take a minute. Whew. Time's up. How we feeling, team? How was that? We're still counting. That's good. What a fantastic way to start the day. Take a couple minutes to breathe. And then you know we got some push-ups to do. I definitely suck at counting on those push-ups. I quickly counted yesterday's 80 push-ups and turns out I did 86. So makes 85 today seem realistic, at least. Since it's already been done. Kenneth, abs are successfully destroyed. Fantastic. Aren't those good? I love me some hollow rocks. All right. Next, we'll do a little bit of prep here as we've been doing the last few days. So let's just get into a quick T warm up. So you can hinge at the hips, you can stand up or do this on the knees. Get as close to parallel with the floor as you can, and then just, we're thinking about pulling the shoulder blades together behind. You could use a band for this if you had one as well. You can do a band, pull apart if you got one. Let's get at least 10 there. Just start kind of prepping the shoulders a little bit. You could always do some pass-throughs, loosen up the chest too. This will be, what, 85, 90, 95, 100, 4 more days of push-ups. So as I've said, I started planning basically opportunity work for each day. I think one day is going to be some hang work. One day, actually can't remember, but I'll have a different skill for each day, or at least a different area. So say it's hang day, but that could mean we do single arm, double arm. It could mean pull-ups. You know, there'll be one day is single leg stuff. It could be hopping, it could be squatting, it could be lateral movement, single leg. I don't remember the other one, but the idea is we'll have one kind of skill, weakness work, opportunity work for each day. But no need to blab too much. Let's talk about push-ups for today here. All right, we want to have, Yaroslav says, nice workout, thank you. Are you headed to the gym now, Yaroslav? You going to do that big chipper, the 50s, the one that I'm scared of? All right, so let's talk about this. If you haven't done this before, maybe for you, Kenneth, what we've been following is this guy, Do Hard Things 365. He started, I don't know, 250 days ago or so, and he does consecutive push-ups. He adds 5 every day, and as you can see, he's getting very close to 1,300 right now. But he has done bigger sets than that. So we're just doing our part, getting in some extra push-up volume as kind of weakness work. Yaroslav, I'm getting mentally ready for the chipper. Good luck, man. You can set a bar, and then I can get out there and try it again today. Okay, so what we're looking for standard-wise on the push-ups, because you know I care about that. I want a full lockout at the top, right? Elbows are straight, straight, straight. I even like this little turnout, but you don't need that. And then I want chest to contact the floor and then back up to a lockout every time. What we want to avoid is piking or dropping the knees, right? You just want to hang out there. You can go side to side. You can kind of get into a side plank if you want, as long as the body is straight. All good. So today I've got 85. If you're new to this, start with more than you think you can do in a single set of push-ups. And if you're not new to this, try to do one more than yesterday. Let's pump a clock, team. All right, push-up time. So let's get set up, whatever you need. I'll get the clock going here. I think yesterday was over 6 minutes. Hopefully it doesn't take that long if I don't do, although I guess I'm only doing one less than yesterday. Hopefully we don't lose count and do too many extras, but it does happen. All right, team. Let's do this push-up business. 10 seconds. Good luck. Three, 2, 1, go ahead.
Never gonna look back, 'cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change, slowly take a step today. I will never be the same, 'cause that's what it takes. Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it. Fuse like a magnet, moves won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes.
Halfway.
I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes.
50. That was 50, 40, 50. 53, 32 to go.
Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it. Fuse like a magnet, lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes.
Less than discounted. Definitely miscounted. At 71, but I may have done 10 extra.
Picking up all the pieces is a form of art. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes.
I think that's 85. But it's very possible that I miscounted that. As usual. How we doing, team? I am just dripping. Holy. How are the push-ups, team? Oh, look at that. Look how wet I am. Dang.
Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict. Do I gotta have it? I ain't even playing. Got a really bad.
Megan. Good morning, team. Good morning, family. Running super late today. Keep it up. KDL. You made it to the morning. He did. This is his third time now. He was here a few and then disappeared a little bit, but now he's back. He's back. Hey, Kenneth, I was wondering, we've been chatting about the potential of moving this back an hour. I got mine done. Hey, Meg. Good job, Jody. How many push-ups today? So, Kenneth, we've been chatting about... Here, let's do this. Let's get into our chest stretch post push-ups here. So just take a hand up the wall and turn away from it. Yeah, Kenneth, we have been chatting about, and Megan, I know you're an early bird. We have been chatting about moving to 5:30. I keep saying 5:45, but I think 5:30 would be, still call it 5 a.m. Would that be easier for you to make more sessions if we were doing 5:30 as opposed to 4:45? He said if you move, it wouldn't be the 5. Well, this is what I'm saying. So I don't want to make it 6 o'clock, but I figure if we start at 5:30, I mean, that's still within the 5 o'clock hour. I would still call it the 5 a.m. squat club, as I definitely don't aim to, remake the shirts and take this logo off my wife's wall, because she probably wouldn't be happy with likely the paint that would come off if we did that. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, that we could move it forward, 45 minutes from 4:45 to 5:30, and then still call it that. I mean, obviously the name is less important. I don't know. You guys, let me know what you think, because I am definitely, an idealist, and part of me wants to just, say, hey, like, this is the point. The point is that it's so early that, like, you have no choice but to be successful. But at the same time, I just keep learning more and more, like, meet people where they are. That's why kind of today's topic wasn't, hey, do everything all at once, which is, kind of the way that I would like to personally do it. It's being a little more accepting of people's processes, and how change is gradual. So let me know what you think about the idea of 5:30 as opposed to 4:45. Obviously, I've gotten some feedback from some of you already that would be pretty positive. I know that Yaroslav would probably miss us some days because he does the 6 o'clock class at the gym. But let me know what you think. All right, let's go to our last section here. Oh, I'm also going to get a little more stretch here. Let's get, you know what? We're going to get down on the floor. Just for those lunges, let's go ahead and cross a leg over. Rock back and forth a little bit on your butt. And you want to get a stretch in that glute on the bent leg side. Ooh. And we'll talk a little bit about our homework, but before we get there, we'll just remind a couple things. First, the new school community, right? We'll be there keeping each other accountable. This one is free, right? So this is the free hub for the 5 a.m. Squat Club on School, SKOOL. There's a link in the description. And that'll just be about like sharing workouts. We can talk programming. Just keep each other accountable. Hey, where you been? How you doing? Just a place where we can all chat. And then obviously there's the paid group in there if you want to do more, but don't worry about that, right? If we're not there yet. The free group is definitely the place to be. It's brand new, so don't worry that there aren't a lot of people there yet. We are going to get this together and hold each other accountable there. And then mark on your calendar. I'm just going to say this until Remembrance Day. November 11th, Remembrance Day. We'll have a version of Chad 1000 as our workout. And then that same day, we've got a member of our gym, Job, trying to break the world record for most burpee pull-ups in 12 hours. And I'll be streaming that live on here from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern. He's going to be doing a lot of burpee pull-ups. So feel free to come and watch a little bit of that and hang out for a little bit. How are we feeling today now? Feeling ready for the day? That's what this is about, right? This is about priming yourself, getting the exercise done so that we get this clarity. But at the same time, we're up early enough that we can sit down and do an hour of work, right? This is our homework section, our progress towards our most important goals section. This is where you assign yourself a daily task that moves you towards your dream life, towards your goals, and then you just check it off every day, right? So say your goal was, right now it's just improved health. Your hour afterwards is, could be meal prep. It could be learning about nutrition. It could be sourcing better food. It could be, contacting local farmers. Say your goal is to get out of your 9-to-5 and build a financial life that you're proud of. So your hour of homework might be choosing your side hustle, right? It might be figuring out what you want to impact in this world and starting to work on that. It could be devising your business plan for the new side gig. It could be reading books to learn more about that subject matter. It could be writing a book. Anything, the thing that you are missing, the thing that will move you forward in your life, we do that now, right? We make sure that we get it done because time is not going to come to you. You're not going to find time. You're never going to have the time unless you carve it out and make it. All right, Kenneth, your cow video was great. It's good. I thought it was I was trying to do another one yesterday, but because of my rural internet, it is very hard to go live out in the field. So we'll see if there are more of those coming, but I thank you for checking it out. Megan says, I'm still slowly waking up. I've been up just trying to get motivated. Had to come here to get the motivation from y'all. Well, thanks for coming. Megan, I'm curious though, because you said yesterday you worked out at 4:30. Do you have a regular time, a regular schedule? You said you were teaching Tabata yesterday. Do you teach some classes there and then you work out at a separate time? Let me know. And would you consider joining us? Like, are you working out with a group? Do you have a team already that you're working out with, or are you doing it solo? And if you're solo, you know the power of community. You know the value in working out with other people. And you also know that I'm open to other programming. So if you've got a program that you love, I'm fine with that. We could always do programming from my gym that Jeff does. We could do Hiller Fit. Obviously, there will be some modifications in here. There's only so much gear that I have. Only so many movements we can do. But that's great. I appreciate you all showing up, even if you're not working out with us. I love it. Hopefully that did give you some motivation this morning. Megan, what do you got on your training docket for today? What are you getting up to? As I was saying, we've got this chipper at the gym today. It's like 50 thrusters, 50 of some gymnast, maybe bar-facing burpees. I think there are 50 toes to bar, 50 power cleans, 50 cals, 50 push jerks. It's a big one. So coming into tomorrow's workout, I might be a little bit sore, but we'll still be here. We'll still do it. Remember, tomorrow is going to be Macho Man for Jason. I know Jason likes this workout. I'm pretty terrified of it, but we're going to do it anyways. So tomorrow will be every minute on the minute. I think for 20 minutes if you can, or as long as you can go. 3 power cleans, 3 front squats, 3 push jerks every minute, and you just kind of hang on. So if you know me, you know the barbell is not necessarily my best friend, so that's going to be a good challenging one. Kenneth, I dig these EMOMs. Awesome. We can, I think it'll always be either an EMOM or like AMRAP format. And I like the idea of us being able to kind of finish together and not having a task-based workout that we all finish with a different time. I think that'd be challenging on here. So Megan says, yep, I get up at 3:30, head to the Pentagon, and workout starting at 4:30. Tuesday, I teach the class, then do Sentinel and programming. 1 rep max clean, benchmark, bike, and burpee box get-overs. Ugh. Are they just get-overs, or you got a dumbbell there? Is it like a burpee dumbbell get-over, or just a get-over? Jason, don't hit snooze to it. No, Jody, he didn't. He had he had a real life situation. I do not fault him for what Jason had to do, and I'm pretty sure he got that workout in afterwards anyways, which is very impressive considering the night he had. So no fault to Jason. You know, I know he did not press snooze. So all right, team. Thank you so much for showing up, and great work to all you guys. Remember, Kenneth's got snatches later today. Fantastic. All right, so we're all doing 2-a-days today. Sounds great. But save a little bit for tomorrow, because tomorrow. He won't. I'm sure he won't. This is the one he's looking forward to. If he doesn't show up tomorrow, I don't know. We might skip it. I'm just kidding. So we'll see you tomorrow. Make sure you got your barbell ready. I guess you could do this with dumbbells too. Ooh, 2 dumbbell Macho Man might be pretty unpleasant. You could try that. Reminders. Today's Wednesday. I don't know. Have yourselves a fantastic day, team. I'll see you tomorrow for Macho Man. Ooh, I'm nervous. But that's the point, I think, right? Get uncomfortable, do something challenging. Have yourselves a great day. Go get your homework done. Peace.